What's going on, everybody? It's the Super Robot, and today we're going to talk about a mini version of the classics Optimus Prime. Now, they're referring to this as 1.0 Classics, I guess, Optimus Prime KO, which is supposed to be a mini version of the full-size version from Chug days. So classics, Henkei, Cloud, that era, if you want to talk about that. Now, I still have my Henkei Optimus. Actually, I sold my Classics Optimus, which is so weird. I have the Henkei, because the Henkei was worth more at the time, but I don't know. I just held on to it. It's a beautiful mold. It's one of the, I think, Figueroa's last molds, things Drew mold. I don't know the whole story behind it, but he is one of the designers of the Optimus Prime. There was supposed to be a smaller version of the Chug Optimus Prime. I reported it on this a few months back, and it's interesting because now, like, all of a sudden, a company puts it to fruition. Now, here's the deal: there were some slight changes in the mold on the mini version. We only have like one picture of it, which was the grayscale model, and I think the legs were different. And so, yeah, I'm not going to really go back. If you want to see that video, I'll put a link to it. I would basically, the knees were different, the legs were a little different, but typically pretty much the same as its bigger counterpart. But it had a difference in the legs that this one doesn't have. This one basically is just a shrunk down version of the full Chug size mold. Now, this is about 4.72 inches, so it's about how many centimeters did they say it was? 12. So he's about 4. It's about the size of a deluxe, and I think that was the size that they were going for if they ever produced that, small Optimus Prime. But as you can see here, he's hooked up with one of like I want to say like a Cyberverse trailer or something like that. And it doesn't look bad. Doesn't look bad at all. As a matter of fact, vehicle mode is fantastic. It very much borrows from the Henkei. Excuse me, as far as color, everything like that, because the classic version had like different, like I think yellow instead of blue lights and a few other things where it wasn't chrome, it was like gray plastic, things like that. And this one kind of sways towards the Henkei version, things like that. It looks nice. I mean, I don't need it. And it's one of those like, I don't know what, I have no clue where it would fit in my collection. If I didn't have this and they would just wanted something to mess around with, because I do see some differences, like they have the legs joined together with a little switch that you fold out. I know that's not on the original. Also, you could change the hands. It definitely wasn't on the original either. So you can get some, like open hand poses. He also comes with a sword that is similar to the one that comes with the Walmart Nemesis Prime, as well as that blue version of the mold like him. And I think the orange one that came in the BotCon set also comes with a sword, but it's just different colors. Not 100% sure, but I think he does. Now you can see him here with the wind vane gun as well as the smokestacks gun. He has all the same posability. Is that feet swivel? Oh, come on. You got to make this full size, man. They added feet swivel. Yo, listen. This Prime right here is pretty good, but with feet swivel and possible wrist rotation, oh no. Yeah, I did not see this in the video. This is why I like doing the news, because sometimes you could do the news and be shocked at the same time. And I want to say definitely I am. So the weapons come from like the special versions, like the Magna Convoy, the blue one, and then there's the one from the BotCon set where he's like orange. He comes with a sword, and that similar sword and that other weapon. Then he comes with 2 changeable fists. He has feet swivel, which the original toy did not have, and he does have the original gun vane, the top of the truck vane weapon, as well as the smokestacks weapon. I mean, if this was a full-size Optimus Prime and they made it where you could detach the forearm things, like I saw a guy make a custom like that and turn it into a shield. You listening? The feet swivel improvement alone makes this a worthy purchase. But imagine if it was full size. Henkei Classics Prime is still one of my favorites, despite kind of like the kibble. Like I say, it was a stylized take. But I'm not going to lie, when I first got Classics Prime back in 2006, along with Classics Megatron, Bumblebee, and Starscream, that year really felt nostalgic for me. Like I went back in time to when you could actually go in the store and buy G1 toys. And I have nothing against the Unicron trilogy or any of the other series, but this was supposed to be the throwback to G1. And I'm not going to lie, when Classics first dropped, it felt that way. So yeah, I might look into this a little further. Not 100% sure that I'll try to go the route to get it. But if I get any information on it, I'll put a link. I know Mang Motion did a video on it just now. I just saw that, but I just thought I'd give a little report on it. Other than that, what are your thoughts? This is Super Robot Ed, bringing more news reveals to them. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.